ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विना वदितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. May we both practice together. May we both attain the high level of conscious together. And may there never be any animosity amongst us. May we both walk on this path, student and teacher, together. And now set one personal intention for today's practice. And release and place your hands on your thighs. And we will start with Bhastrika. Bhastrika is bellows breath. So you take sharp, quick inhale and sharp, quick exhale. And release. Now we will begin with Nadi Shodhan. So bring your first two fingers at the base of the thumb. Close the right nostril with right thumb. Inhale, exhale from the right or from the left. And release. And now we will do Brahmari. So bring your two hands out. Close your ears, close your eyes, and inhale and create the sound. Do it 3 times. And release and rub your palms together. And when your hands are warm, place them on top of your eyes. And release. Now start to roll your shoulders from front to back. And now back to front. Now bring your left hand to right knee, right hand behind you, and look over the right shoulder. And switch sides. And move couple more times. And release. Now bring your two hands, fingertips down. Inhale and raise your arms up and look up, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring your two forearms together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now move on to your hands and knees. Come to tabletop position and make a full fingerprint. Inhale and stretch the right leg out. Bring your knee down. Inhale and stretch the left leg out. And bring it down. Inhale and stretch right arm. Back down. Inhale and stretch left arm. And back down. This time inhale and stretch opposite sides of arm and leg. And back down. And stretch the other side. And back down. Now align your body on the right side and stretch open left arm, looking up, using your drishti or your gaze to fixate the mind. And come back down and align your body on the left side and stretch open the right arm up towards the ceiling, looking up. And come back to tabletop. Bring your hips to heels and come to neutral tabletop. Again, move hips to heels, tabletop. Now curl your toes under, lift the hips high and move into Adho Mukha Svanasana or downward facing dog. Bring your heels down, alternate paddling the legs. And release. Now shift the plane of the body to high plank. And as you exhale, come to Adho Mukha Svanasana or downward facing dog. Inhale plank. Exhale downward facing dog. Inhale plank. Exhale downward facing dog. This time as you stay in downward facing dog, step the right foot to the front, lower the back knee down. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead, join the palms together. Exhale, palms to mat. And step back for high plank. Knees down, lie down. Inhale, raise your chin and chest off the mat in Bhujangasana or Cobra. Curl the toes under, straighten the knees, lift the hips high for Adho Mukha Svanasana. And step the left foot to the front and lower the back knee. Inhale and circle your arms up overhead, join the palms together. Exhale, palms to mat. Step back for high plank. Knees down, lie down. Inhale, raise your chin and chest off the mat. Bhujangasana or Cobra. Curl the toes under, lift your hips high. And shift your gaze to look at the area between your hands and slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat and come to halfway lift. And as you come to halfway lift, Catch hold of your opposite elbows with hands and just slowly move from side to side. And then release your arms and like a rag doll, just leave it absolutely loose and slowly come to stand. And as you come to stand, stand in Tadasana, your mountain pose. Slowly inhale and bring your hands to the heart center. From here, circle your arms up overhead. Join the palms together, look up. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, step back with your both feet in plank. Knees down, lie down. Inhale, raise your chin and chest off the mat in Bhujangasana. Curl the toes under, lift your hips high for downward facing dog. And slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat or bend your knees and jump to the top of the mat, whatever works. And in halfway lift, slowly exhale and forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Join the palms together, look up. And bring your hands to the heart center. Again, stand in mountain pose or Tadasana. Imagine the feet are firmly rooted on the ground, body is straight. And slowly watching the breath coming in and going out. Slowly inhale and exhale. Now bend your knees deeply and raise your both arms for Utkatasana. Exhale, palms down and step back for plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Knees down, lie down. Inhale, raise your chin and chest off the mat for Bhujangasana. Curl the toes under, lift your hips high in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now raise your right foot up, raise your right leg up and slowly bend the knee and bring the right foot to the front of the mat and come to stand in Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. Exhale, palms to mat and step back for plank. Knees down, lie down. Inhale, raise your chin and chest off the mat. Bhujangasana. Curl the toes under. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise your left leg up and bend the knee and step the left foot forward and come to stand and raise your arm for Warrior 1 or Bhujangasana. Exhale, palms to mat. Step back, knees down, lie down. Inhale, raise your chin and chest off the mat. Curl the toes under, lift your hips high. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat. Coming to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees. Inhale and circle your arms up overhead. Join the palms together, look up. And bring your hands to heart center. Taking few deep breaths here. Taking a deep breath in and out. circle your arms up overhead, bringing hands to heart center. Bend your knees deeply and open your arms to the front for Utkatasana. Exhale, palms to mat and step back for high plank. And lower the body. You don't either lie down or just simply lower the body. And upward facing dog instead of Bhujangasana if you didn't lower completely. And lift your hips high for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise your right leg up. Bend the knee. Open the hip. And step your right foot to the front. Turn the back foot to the long edge of the mat. And come to stand in Warrior Two. Reverse the warrior. So back leg and back hand together. And come back to Warrior Two. And put your both hands down on the mat. Step the feet back and knees down. Either lie down or lower the body. And inhale, upward facing dog if you didn't lower the body completely. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise your left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hips. And step your left foot forward. Turn the back foot to the long edge of the mat. Circle your arms and come to stand in Warrior Two. Reverse the warrior. And again back to Warrior Two. Arms parallel to the shoulders. And bringing both palms down to the mat. Step back for high plank. Lowering the body. Inhale, upward facing dog. And lift the hips high. Slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Join the palms together. Hands to the heart center. That's our sun salutations. And release your both arms to the side of the body. Stand tall and still smiling. Great. Now your left foot to the shin or on the top. Raise your both arms up. And trees do move, so it's okay to move. Trees are not like mountains. Exhale, arms down. And bring your foot down. Now repeating on the other side. Raise right heel. Right foot to left shin or near the perineum. One side may feel different to the other. One side may be easier than the other. Exhale, arms down. And standing tall, taking few deep breaths here. Now simply coming to sit in Malasana. Keeping the back straight. And release your bottom down. And bring 2 feet together. Bringing them close. Do you need a block? And still sitting tall. And maybe lift the chin and put your gaze somewhere in the front. Or simply close the eyes and make it a meditative pose. And release. Now simply straighten your both legs and place your hands on the side of the body. Lower the feet towards the ground, then point them up towards the head, down, up, and now rotate them in clockwise and anti-clockwise. And simply pull your left foot to right knee or right foot to left knee. Place your opposite hand on the knee and the same hand on the back. Look over the right shoulder. Vakrasana. Bring your head to the center and simply lift your right foot on the outer edge of the left thigh. Bring this knee close to the chest. If it is available to you, bend the other knee to move into full pose, which is Ardha Matsyendrasana. But if not, keep your leg still straight and look over the right shoulder. And release. Bring your head to the center. Release right leg and left leg. Sitting back in Dandasana. Pull your left foot to right knee. Right hand on left knee. Left hand behind you. Look over the left shoulder. And release. Now lift your foot to the outer edge of the right thigh. Bring this knee close to the chest. If it is available, bend the front leg and look over the left shoulder. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half lord of the fish pose. And release. Both legs straight. Sitting tall with the spine. Bend the knees. If there is any problem with the knees or if you have any acute pain, then don't do this asana. Otherwise, sitting on your knees in Vajrasana, which is a thunderbolt pose or hero's pose. Let's do one pranayama here. So bring your both hands, fingers pointing towards the knee down and bring your tongue out for Singhasana as you exhale. And release. And as you come back to Vajrasana, make a fist, put the fist beside the navel and simply lean forward for Mandukasana. Leaning forward. Inhale and come back out. And simply use your hands to come to stand on your knees. Both feet flat on the ground, or you may curl the toes and lift the heels up. And place your hands on your waist and just simply test as if you're testing the waters. How do I feel going into Ardha Ustrasana? So look up and bend slightly back and come back out. From Ardha Ustrasana or half camel pose, see if it is available to you. Then lower your hands to touch your heels and open your front body as you go down. Look up. Ustrasana. Come back out, release. And to release Ustrasana, simply move into Balasana. So lower your head, surrender down to Mother Earth, and make sure that you are feeling rested in this pose. I may come and give you assist. Is it okay to touch you and give you assist in this asana? Of course. Completely relax your body. Great. Balasana is a child's pose. So like a child, completely letting go. And from child's pose, come to lie on your belly. So straighten your body. Come to lie on the belly. Place your hands on top of each other and rest your forehead down on the hands. Take few deep breaths here. Bring your both hands on the side of the shoulders, chin down on the mat, elbows close to the rib cage. Inhale and raise your chin and chest off the mat for Bhujangasana. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And as you place your chin on the mat, release your both arms on the side of the body, palm facing the body. As you inhale, raise your front body, and if you can, then raise your legs off the mat. Exhale down. Shalabhasana or locust pose. One more time. Inhale, raise your front body and your legs. You may clasp your fingers at the back and slowly release down on the mat. And to rest, again place hands on top of each other and rest and take few deep breaths. And release your chin on the mat, bend both knees. If it is available, catch hold of your ankles. You may either just stay here, or if it is available to you, then raise your front body, raise your chest off the mat. If it is available, then raise your thighs off the mat for bow pose or dhanurasana. And then slowly bring the knees down and release your legs, release your hands, and rest your forehead down on the mat. Now coming to lie on the back. Both legs straight, both arms on the side of the body, palms facing down. Inhale and raise your right leg up and slowly bring it down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now the other leg, again up and down at your own pace. and release. Bend both knees and hug your shin. Both hands hold each other. Raise your head towards the knee for Pavan Muktasana. Inhale down. Bring your head down as you inhale. And as you exhale, lift your head again. And again, slowly bring the head down. Release your feet down. Bring both hands on the side of the body, palms facing down. And slowly start to raise your lower back, middle back, upper back, making a bridge. And if it is available, then maybe holding the ankle, if only it is available, or simply clasping the fingers under the back. And as you can feel that this is an inversion pose and it allows to open the front body and blood is rushing to head. Now release the fingers if you have them clasped and then slowly release vertebrae by vertebrae, upper back, middle back, lower back, come down, hips down, and slowly create more wider gap between the legs, arms in cactus arms, bend elbows and palms face up, and release your knees to the right and to the left at your own pace. Windshield wiper. And release your legs, release your arms on the side, and let heels face each other and let the legs relax completely. And close your eyes for Shavasana. And I'll make the room a little bit darker. Make sure that your head is relaxed and rested. Start to draw your attention to the breath coming in and going out. Notice each breath as it enters the body and as it leaves the body. Knowing when you're breathing in and knowing when you're breathing out. Bring your attention to any sounds that you can hear, including the sound of my voice. Not seeking sounds, just receiving sounds. letting go of any thoughts, letting the thoughts pass like a cloud in the sky, and slowly going deep into the heart space, and maybe realizing that this moment is bringing a lot of peace. Now bringing your attention to the entire body lying on the ground, turning the palms up towards the ceiling, and as if your whole body is breathing together. As you breathe in, the whole body is breathing in. As you breathe out, whole body is breathing out. Slowly blink open your eyes and look around. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes and turn on right side and slowly come to sit. Bring your hands to the heart center and taking a moment to express your gratitude to this wonderful, beautiful body and this miraculous mind and the ancient wisdom of yoga. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Any questions?